My name is Castner. I am a nurse at Piedmont Athens Regional Hospital, and I am in the recovery room.
We're known as the airway experts in the hospital. That's our main goal, is we can deal with your pain, but we have to have you breathing. So we keep folks breathing, make sure their blood pressures are good, heart rates and rhythms are good. I met Kate when she was a charge nurse up on the orthopedics floor. I was one of the many that said, hey, come on down to post-op and see if you like it down there. And so she came down here and I mean, just took it by the reins and ran with it. There can be some days where somebody's recovery doesn't go quite as planned.
It was just a typical day at work for me. I had a patient that had his gallbladder removed. So I was recovering him and monitoring his vitals. At 30 to 45 minutes down here, he started complaining of shoulder pain. And something just didn't sit right with me, because then his shoulder pain started to gravitate towards like arm and chest, which with his history, which he did have a cardiac history, he'd had a few stents in the past.
And so after speaking to the anesthesiologist, they said, let's go ahead and be on the safe side and get a 12-lead EKG. Now that's a more definitive type of EKG to show heart rhythms.
So we did the EKG and she came by and read it and it looked normal. It was reading normal, but we still felt something wasn't right.
Finally, they allowed her to call cardiology, and a cardiologist came down to consult, and they took him to the cath lab. But she found out later when the cardiologist called back that the patient was in fact having what we know as a ST, elevated myocardial infarction, which is a pretty significant heart attack. And so they were able to curtail that situation. Last that we heard, everything was fine and he fully recovered and is able to live another day because of Kate. I mean, this wonderful observation and assessment skills that she had. She's a very compassionate, empathetic nurse. She also just brings a huge amount of compassion.
Nursing to me is being that one person that has the ability to give relief to somebody. Whether it's to just relieve their anxiety, to help them not be scared. Just a smile to wake up to is calming. So if I can just give somebody that, my job's good.